Oh no, it hasn't really turned out as well as I was hoping. It just falls out. It's 2 centimeters. So it does absolutely nothing. What a waste of money that was. What's going on, guys? Now today's going to be a busy one because I've got quite a few things that I want to get done on the car today. First things first, we're going to tackle these hazy headlights. I'm going to start off by giving the headlights a clean, then we're going to mask off the surrounding body panels, and I've got a range of different grit sandpapers, starting at 800 grit, then moving on to 1500, and then finally 2500. I have got some 3000 grit as well, but we'll see if we need that. Then I've got an attachment for my angle grinder with a polishing pad on it, and then we're going to give these things a polish, and hopefully then they'll really pop and we can finally see the good work I did inside painting these. Or bad work, we'll find out. Let's get to it. Okay, so that's the headlights polished. I'm not totally happy with them. It hasn't really turned out as well as I was hoping, but yeah, they've come out okay. Like, they're looking a hell of a lot better than they were. I mean, we've got rid of that sort of discoloration and that hazing. This one has turned out a lot better than that side. That side was a lot worse, if I remember rightly. There is still a tiny bit of yellowing on this side of it. You can't really see it too much now. But that's about as far as I can go with it today anyway, because that angle grinder with the polishing attachment on it ripped through 3 of my batteries, and that's it, that's all I've got. So I can't actually do any more on those today. When I did the headlights on my Honda in the summer, I bought one of the sort of proper kits for it off Amazon. So I might look at getting one of them and revisit this. So this is the passenger side. Like, it is still a bit hazy. You know, I'll be able to see fine with them. They're definitely better than they were before, but yeah, you can tell they're better because this is where some of that paint lifted when I put the lens back on, and the same here. And you couldn't really see that so well before because of all the hazing. So they've definitely come up better. But like I say, they're not as good as I wanted them. I didn't do as good a job on this one. Like, when I did that one, I decided to go up the grades of sandpaper, like in sort of smaller steps. This one I kind of just made quite big jumps. So yeah, this one's not as good. Still quite a bit hazing on there. Like I said, I'm going to go over these again. I'm going to get one of the proper kits. Anyway, luckily, that's not the only thing we're doing this video. Now, the next thing we're going to be doing is fitting these. These are bonnet struts. Now, some of you may have noticed that when I've been putting the bonnet up on this in previous videos, the bonnet prop, where it mounts into the wing, it just falls out. I can get it to stay, but it's really annoying. So these are going to solve that. Now, I didn't buy these. I actually won these in a competition. Now, if you've got a Mark 6 Fiesta, then I highly recommend that you check out the Mark 6 Competitions UK Facebook page. They run draws every couple of days, and you can win anything from bonnet struts to TRC lowline kits, Maxton diffusers, pressure washers, cleaning kits, all sorts of stuff like that, and you know, many more things as well. All you have to do is pick a number, and the winner is drawn at random using a random number generator online, and you get to pick your prize from a list, and you'll have a brand new part to fit to your car at a fraction of the cost. I won these for just £2.90, and I'm over the moon because I think these are about £55 new. So jumping under the bonnet, you're going to see exactly what I mean about my bonnet prop. Now whenever I'm going to put my bonnet prop up, it just pops out. It will stay in, like I said, but it is really loose and I really need to sort that out. So I'm going to show you what's in the kit, where you need to mount it, what you need to do, and then we're going to get this thing fitted, and hopefully I won't have to worry about this stupid bonnet prop anymore. Now in the kit we've got the 2 gas struts, we've got these 2 brackets which mount onto the bonnet hinges, and then these 2 little brackets which mount into the wings, and all the hardware that we need to attach for them. Now I'm going to start on the passenger side because I can leave the original bonnet prop in to hold the bonnet up while we do this. So the first thing to do is to remove this little bolt in the wing here. It's just a 10mm bolt, and then once we've removed that we can install this little bracket and our hardware from the kit just to bolt that bracket into there. Next we need to remove these 2 10mm bolts that hold the bonnet to the hinge, and then we can install our bracket. Now the kit comes with spacers because you're going to need to space the bracket away from the hinge because it needs to clear this raised piece here. So again, bolt and a washer. We've got these nylon spacers which just slot over there like that. Another washer on the other side. And then you should be able to bolt that bracket into your bonnet. And then once you've got those installed, it's just a case of popping the top and bottom of your struts onto the brackets. They just slot on there like that, but it is worth mentioning that there is a clip that sits around here. You can just see that metal clip there. That is like a retaining clip, so once you've got the strut on this bracket, you'll then fit that clip, and that little piece you can just see in there will stop it from falling off. So make sure you remove those clips first, pop these on, and then put those clips on, and that should hold them tightly in place. Once you've got the passenger side in place and the bonnet is held up by that strut, you can then go ahead and remove your old bonnet prop. And you also need to remove this little holder down here, which holds the prop when the bonnet's down. Then you can fit your second strut, and happy days, then you're done. And one last thing before we get these fitted, when you're ready to put the strut on, fit it this way round with the casing at the top. I'm sure there's a reason why you do it, but that's just how they're done on the MB Styling website. Let's get it done. So there we go, that's the bonnet struts fitted, and they were so easy to do. The only thing I struggled with a little bit was those little like retaining clips that sort of hold the strut to the bracket. I actually think they look really cool as well. I don't know if it's just because they're something new and maybe I'll stop noticing them after time, but I don't know, I just think they look really cool as well as being functional. Well, I'm hoping they're functional. Let's just see if we can actually close the bonnet. Oh no. Oh no, I'm only joking. Sorry, that was terrible. But yeah, there we go. And yeah, I'm really happy with that. They're not too aggressive, and they do lift it up by itself a little bit. No, I'm proper happy with them. Now, there is one more thing that I want to do in this video. But first, I can't have the car looking like this. Since all that like polished sort of dust and all that sort of stuff has settled and dried, the car looked awful. Like there's just white bits everywhere, and because it's that polish and it's abrasive, I think rather than just hosing it down like I did before, I'm going to give the car a proper wash before we move on to the last thing that I'm going to be doing in this video. Okay, so that's the car clean. Now for the next job, we need to get the car in the air. Now, the reason the car's in the air is because we're going to be fitting this. And as you can tell from the box, this one's exciting. Now, some of you may have seen this on my Instagram that I'd made a purchase from Mountune. So, right, what we've got in here is the Mountune short shifter. So this is just the direct replacement for the gear shifter or gear selector that we modified quite a few videos back now. And you'll have seen that we recently replaced the gearbox, and I didn't actually swap over that selector from my old one to this one. And this one's gone pretty much the same way. It's all stiff, it's making gear changes a nightmare, especially when the car gets warm. So not only is this going to solve that, it's also going to give us a nice short throw on the gear stick. So yeah, I'm excited to see how much shorter the throw is, but you've already seen me take the old one off and drill it out and replace it and all that before. So I'm not going to take you through every step of this, but let's get this thing fitted and see just what the throw is like on the gear stick once this is on. I just wanted to measure the throw on the gear stick and see just how much shorter it actually is. So at the minute what I'm using is the center line of the markings on the top of the gear knob, and we're currently 10 centimeters from like the heater dial. So if I pull that stick back, I'm in third. So if I pull that stick back to fourth, because I thought that would be the most accurate way of doing it, and we're at about 20 centimeters to that center line. Let's get that gear selector fitted. Okay, so the short shifter's in. Let's see how much shorter the throw is now. Okay, so before you'll probably remember that this line was at 10 centimeters when we were in third. So let's see where it is now. Still 10 centimeters. Yeah, great. So that's no shorter. And fourth's 19 centimeters. So we've lost a centimeter. So it does absolutely nothing. Maybe that's 11, which means it's slightly closer to us. So yeah, okay, so it's 2 centimeters in total. That's what we've lost. We've lost 2 centimeters in total on the throw of the shifter. Well, that's fantastic. What a waste of money that was. Oh well, not to worry. Well, there we go. I've just taken the car for a drive, and to be fair, although it doesn't look like much when you actually measure the difference in the throw, you can feel it while you're driving. So I'm pretty happy with that. I think the quoted like percentage in reduction, I think it's 20%. I think I've heard someone say that it's 20%. And if you think that the total throw was 10 centimeters beforehand, and now we've lost a centimetre both ways, so 2 centimetres total, then 20% is bang on. Nevertheless, I quite like it, I'm happy with it, and we've got quite a lot done in this video. I'm really happy with the amount of progress we made today, and I got to clean the car out of it as well. We polished up those headlights, we fitted those bonnet struts, and yeah, I just wanted to say a massive thanks again to Bradley Batchelor from the Mark 6 competitions page. Thank you very much, mate. I really appreciate it. The competitions are great. I'm definitely going to enter some more in the future. And for any of you that haven't checked out that page yet, make sure you go and check that out. It's Mark 6 Competitions UK on Facebook. It's a great way to get yourself some mods for your car, or even some tools or some cleaning bits, you know, whatever you fancy. Like I say, there's quite a selection of prizes you can pick from if you do win, so definitely go and check them out. So yeah, that's going to wrap it up for this video. As always, thank you very much for watching, and if you're not a subscriber, let me know in the comments what I should do to this car that might make you more interested and might make you subscribe. Thanks for watching, see you next time.